Key takeaways from Tesla CEO Elon Musk's FSD V12 Test Drive. Tesla's version 12 update for its full self-driving software FSD V12 might herald a new era for semi-autonomous driving. CEO Elon Musk was live on X, formerly Twitter, a few days ago testing a Model S equipped with FSD V12. What we saw and heard from the head honcho indicated how far the brand has come in developing its artificial intelligence-driven autopilot. The live stream was pixelated, and Musk sat behind the yoke steering of the Model S recording with a phone in his hand, accompanied by Ashok Ellaswamy, the head of the autopilot software team. The electric sedan chauffeured the two on Palo Alto's tree-lined streets on a sunny day during rush hour, around the brand's engineering headquarters. Tesla's FSD V12 works like a human brain, using neural nets and eyes cameras, said Musk. There's no line of code instructing the vehicle to slow down for speed bumps, to give clearance to cyclists, or to stop at a stop sign, he added. Instead, the system trains using videos from millions of Teslas already plying on the streets globally and mimics human drivers. The eyes of the system are 8 cameras, with a frequency rate of 36 frames per second. The modules can theoretically run at 50 FPS but are limited by the cameras, indicated Musk. He also mentioned that test driving was underway across continents, including New Zealand, Thailand, Norway, and Japan. Musk also added, "You definitely need a lot of training data to make it work. You need millions of dollars or training hardware. And you need to run the neural net training hardware. It's not easy. The mind-blowing thing is that there's no line of code." At one roundabout, the Model S waited for 2 approaching cars to pass and resumed driving when the roundabout was clear. It also appeared to stick to lanes, recognize pedestrians and cyclists, and make active decisions. Musk also explained how different V12 was from V11. There is no line of code that says there is a roundabout, which is what we have in the explicit control stack in version 11. There are over 300,000 lines of C in version 11, and there's basically none of that in version 12. It wasn't all perfect. At one intersection, the Model S slowed down at a stop sign instead of halting completely and drove over the painted stop marker before continuing. Only 0.5% of humans actually stop at stop signs, Ellaswamy said, citing the data Tesla analyzed. Tesla artificially trained the system to obey the stop sign, at the insistence of the regulators, as per Musk. He also said that the quality of the data was very important and that large amounts of mediocre data do not improve driving. Source: reposted and summarized from Suvrat Kothari at Inside EVS. Tesla gears up for autopilot safety lawsuits after fatal crashes. Tesla is bracing up for 2 successive trials over lawsuits alleging culpability of the autopilot system in lethal crashes, as per a new report. Both lawsuits allege that autopilot failures led to driver deaths. The first trial is scheduled for mid-September in a California state court, reported Reuters. The plaintiffs claim that autopilot caused owner Micah Lee's Tesla Model 3 to swerve off a highway east of Los Angeles at 65 miles per hour, leading to a collision with a palm tree, which engulfed the EV in flames, killing Lee and injuring 2 passengers. The passengers and Lee's estate accused the Elon Musk-led brand of being cognizant of the defects in the autopilot. As per the court filings, Tesla argues that Lee was driving under the influence of alcohol, and it's not clear if autopilot was even active when the crash occurred in 2019. The second trial will be held at the start of October in a Florida state court and is concerning another 2019 crash north of Miami, where owner Stephen Banner passed away after his Model 3 drove under the trailer of an 18-wheeler rig, dislodging the roof. Banner's wife alleged that the autopilot made no attempts to prevent the tragic accident. Depositions from Tesla executives and internal documents obtained by the prosecutors reveal that Musk and his engineers were aware of the problems, but did not fix them, as per the report. The Austin-headquartered brand has denied both allegations and maintains that autopilot is safe when monitored by humans. Tesla's autopilot and full self-driving FSD softwares have been certified as Level 2 by the Society of Automotive Engineers (SAE, meaning they're only driver assistance features that do not make the EVs autonomous. Critics blame Tesla for false advertising and reason that the terms autopilot and FSD are misleading. Verdicts in these trials could impact how customers perceive autopilot. For years, Musk has championed the idea that self-driving cars are the future and has promised several times that Tesla vehicles would be capable of FSD, only to miss the target for multiple years consecutively. Despite the legal hurdles, Tesla is racing ahead with the development of FSD V12 software, which is claimed to enable autonomous driving sans human intervention. Musk raved about how mind-blowing FSD V12 was after a recent demonstration of the technology in California. Source: reposted and summarized from Suvrat Kothari at Inside EVS. Watch Tesla Cybertruck tackle dirt road, use gigantic wiper. A new drone video shows the Tesla Cybertruck during an impromptu off-road driving session on Gigafactory Texas construction site, providing a look at how the suspension works on bumps. Shot by drone operator Brad Sloan via Electrek. The video follows the Cybertruck from the south of the massive facility over to a charging station, revealing some interesting details along the way. For example, we see the Tesla Cybertruck, which is likely a production candidate vehicle, like the one Elon Musk drove last week, briefly use its massive windshield wiper during the drive. There's no typo. The Cybertruck has a single wiper despite boasting a huge windshield. Mind you, the wiper is also oversized and, when not in use, it remains on display for everyone to see, resting alongside the driver's side a pillar. The wiper appears to ensure a good coverage of the windshield, with its tip extending all the way to the base of the passenger side a pillar. This suggests that Tesla has made the wiper even longer than before. And we say that because a photo released by Tesla earlier this year showed a Cybertruck prototype testing off-road with the windshield covered with mud, a sign that the windshield was not doing its job very well. That problem appears to be solved now, so what else is noteworthy about this video? Well, it's good to see the Tesla Cybertruck driving on something else than asphalt. Even if the terrain is obviously not very difficult, the electric truck is seen driving on the dirt roads used by construction trucks and other machinery. The Tesla looks in its element driving on dirt, and the suspension appears to soak up bumps nicely. At one point, the electric truck drives by another pickup truck, which appears to be a previous generation Ford F-150. The Cybertruck appears to be roughly the same size, with the only notable exception being the EV's significantly lower body height. Early in the video, the Cybertruck also demonstrates its tight turning circle when the driver decides to turn the vehicle around in one quick maneuver. All in all, there's exciting stuff in the video, so make sure you check it out. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalascu at Inside EVS. Tesla Magic Dock makes second appearance in Canada. Tesla's Magic Dock has arrived in Canada, and after we reported on the first installation last week, Teslarati has received exclusive pictures of the second installation. Tesla's Magic Dock enables non-Tesla vehicles to utilize superchargers with a connector that will fit other electric vehicles. Drivers of non-Tesla EVs will scan a QR code at the site that Tesla has placed at these Magic Dock-enabled supercharger locations. It then launches instructions on how to connect and charge using a Tesla supercharger. Last week, The first superchargers in Canada to be fitted with the Magic Dock were live in Deep River, Northern Ontario. But Tesla has continued to install the Magic Dock at other supercharger locations. The second has been installed in North Bay, which is roughly 2 hours west of the first in Deep River. A Teslarati reader shared images of the Magic Docks in North Bay. As you can see, Tesla has also placed the QR code at the Magic Dock so that non-Tesla EV drivers can scan it and receive directions on how to connect. Tesla initially started installing Magic Docks in the United States earlier this year, starting in New York and California. Superchargers equipped with the Magic Dock eventually made their way to Texas, but the installations have not been extremely widespread. Tesla has had more luck with automakers simply adopting their NACS connector, which will allow them to use superchargers without a Magic Dock starting spring 2024. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Teslarati. Tesla focuses on getting FSD for HW3 working super well. Tesla is focusing on getting FSD on HW3 working super well and internationally, said Elon Musk. Until this is achieved, development for HW4 will be delayed. According to him, FSD for cars equipped with HW4 will occur somewhere within 6 months. Tesla continues to work hard to bring full self-driving FSD to its vehicles. Recently, Elon Musk demonstrated live the capabilities of FSD Beta V12, which is still in development, during a 45-minute ride. The new version of the software runs on artificial intelligence. This means the team does not write lines of code for commands to be executed by the car under certain conditions. Instead, cars are taught by video demonstrations of how to drive, and then they make decisions on how to drive in a given situation based on that knowledge. According to Musk's recent post on X, for now, Tesla's focus is on achieving FSD for vehicles equipped with Hardware 3 HW3. This means all the team's efforts are focused on making the software work super well. In addition, Musk mentioned that the company is making sure it works perfectly not only in the US but also internationally. This announcement gives a lot of hope that in the coming months, we will be able to see the release of FSD Beta in various markets around the world. However, this also means that owners of HW4-equipped vehicles will have to wait. At the moment, Tesla has already begun production of electric vehicles equipped with new equipment. These include Model S and Model X, as well as Model Y for North America. The upcoming Model 3 Highland, which is expected to start deliveries next month, will also feature HW4. The same applies to Cybertruck. HW4 is equipped with the best cameras, providing clearer and more realistic color images. However, the new equipment has a temporary drawback. Tesla has not yet adapted its FSD software for it. This means that the functions of this software are not available on vehicles equipped with HW4. According to Musk, this should change in about 6 months, that is, at the beginning of 2024. HW4 software will lag HW3 by at least another 6 months, as our focus needs to be on getting FSD on HW3 working super well and provided internationally. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian.